What is good? What is good for the culture family? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It is time to dive into these markets today. It is 9:31, so we just had our 9:30 candle open. We are looking for sales coming into today. We talked about it over the weekend that we were looking for price to, go ahead and sweep these lows and start to target some of our larger time frame areas, potentially down in these areas here. So we're just looking for, a continuation. You can see we're coming off of a ton of volume with this sell pressure that wiped 2 weeks worth of correction, bullish correction here. We're just now actually looking like we're about to break through the low. So I'm expecting some volume here. Let's actually go to my FX book real quick. Open it up. Trend. There we go. All right, so now we got this up here. You can see it. We're actually going to take a look at the news for today or this week. So today is the 31st of March. We have, looks like no news here for the USD today. So everything is should be relatively simple today. Tomorrow we have PMI. Wednesday I seen that we have what do we have on Wednesday? I think it was ADP on Wednesday. Yeah, there you go. Employment change. And then this week is the start of the new month, which means that Friday we have NFP. We also have PMI data being released on Thursday as well. So a lot of data getting released this week. And let's go back to the chart here. All right, so we got our opening range break. Expected this volume, so we now want to see a correction, a possible correction, or even just a continuation of this volume. This 4-hour candle appears that it is going to, in fact, close bearish. We just got to break through these key lows, which is why we have an increase in volume now. We back. Yeah, we indefinitely are back, man. We are back and ready to get active. So let me make sure that I got all of my accounts loaded up. Looking for sales, just looking to ride with the current sell pressure. We will see a correction back up. Why? Because we got a little gap that price opened up with this week, and we have impulsive moves like that, like this. Excuse me. There's oftentimes we see a correction. Now, that's just on the larger time frame. Today, what we're executing on, it will be solely sell moves in the direction of what our current volume is showing. So we're gonna pull up our FX market sections. What is good, Bolton? What is good? Hope you had a good weekend. Ready to turn up this week. So you can see our opening range high, our opening range low here, swept through the low, went down to our key levels, broke some areas of interest here. And we're just seeing that continuation of the volume. So what I would love to see is a smaller time frame corrective structure for then a potential continuation. This 5-minute candle just opened up. Previous 5-minute candle closed as a bearish candle here. So what I'll be looking for is two things. One, a smaller time frame shift. So what I want to see is that price begin to create higher highs and higher lows on the 1-minute time frame here. And look for now my smaller time frame shift and a continuation to the downside with a 5-minute candle bearish closure. That'll help me to indicate that price is in fact still going to the downside. With this previous 1-minute candle closing bullish, that is good sign. We getting this 1-minute candle to sweep the high. This previous 5-minute candle just closed as a bearish candle, and the current 5-minute candle is bullish below until this area here, right? So that'll be our 5-minute candle low. You can see we are in fact getting some type of a correction. This is a good sign. I want to see some type of corrective structure form, a market shift, and then a continuation to the downside. Let's see. Take profit trader. Let's see. I'm just trying to log into my account here. I keep telling y'all that I'm gonna get a copy trader, and I keep forgetting to add a copy trader. Okay. So what we're having here is a 1-minute candle bearish closure. It's looking like that we could potentially see this 5-minute candle, this next 1-minute candle move to the downside, break through this low here. That'll be our smaller time frame shift. So then I'll look for a continued bearish move if we in fact do see this next 5-minute candle close bearish. If it closes bullish, that's a good sign that we could see a potential higher move up to fill this bullish wick that we have created here. And then that'll give us a higher high. So we have a high get created, we'll have a higher low, and that'll give us our structure in terms of a possible shift there. A lot of sell pressure to the downside, so it's not that price can't just push down through here, but that's what I want to see in terms of my overall market structure. Now remember, we are coming on this 4-hour candle closing bearish, so the next 4-hour candle to form a top wick and then continue this move to the downside, breaking the previous 4-hour candle low, is obviously a target that we'll be looking for. Let's get active. What's good, JoJo? Trust all is well. Hey, my boy, how was that 3 miles yesterday? I'm thinking about going ahead and getting mine in because I'm the only one out of the group who hasn't done that yet. So I might just go ahead and get that in today. All right, let me actually pull up my chart to be over here so that I'm looking more towards the camera. The stream is fine. Man, it will not just let me. There we go. All right, let's pull this up. Just making sure I got everything up here. All right, we're good. 5-minute candle just closed as a bullish candle. high, a low, lower high, lower low. This being a market shift with a 5-minute candle bearish closure. Let's see if we can get a retest like within this area. I look for a continuation based sell for the move to the downside. Anticipating the 5-minute candle to close bearish. And we get a 1-minute flip. We need to see some type of correction from this level though. Some pressure, but the dog came out for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to lock in with it. I'm going to have to lock in and see. For those of you who are wondering, the group, me and the crew, or I'm not going to say me because I haven't done it yet, but they do like they've done, each of them have done like a 3-mile walk on the treadmill with it at the max incline at like 3 miles an hour. That max incline is some smoke. It ends up being like an hour-long workout where you're just basically walking uphill the whole time. And I know because I did a mile of it and was like, all right, hold on. But I'm going to do the 3 miles. I just got to dedicate to the full hour of being in there. I got to put something on or watch something for sure. All right, so this is a nice structure being formed. Let's see if we go ahead and actually get a break of this low here and then a correction back up. I'll go ahead and take entries. Price closing as will likely close as a bearish candle, and we'll see a bearish continuation. I definitely want to see a correction within the next 4-hour candle to form for a continuation down, but you know, so much volume. You know how it is when we get a lot of volume in the markets. Last week, we actually went over it in the VIP this weekend. And this weekend, we'll actually have our first live, I guess you can say, training session where we will recap everything that we've seen happen in the past week and what we can expect happen for, you know, the week to come. Different things that we were able to do right, things that we got to improve on. It'll all be there. You guys will be able to, you know, ask any questions that you may have. We'll be able to dive deep into the strategy and the different things that we are, the moves that we are able to execute on. Both the ones that we take and don't take. Just as like a review training session, right? Oh, this is a good little correction here. Five-minute candle, bearish candle closure. Let's see. Numero uno. Low break here. All right, let's see if we can't get ourselves a correction and a continuation. A correction and a continuation. Let me see. Here. Yeah. No, not even before.
Oh,
This
that
one.
1 minute candle after the bullish close. After the bearish, I mean.
Right before the bearish. So this was the bearish close because we just closed. in this past 30 seconds, pushed down and broke the low. This.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Right before the push of the break of the low. But this is good because this confirms that this structure is still in a bearish market structure. We could see a correction and a continuation. All right, so we just got a break of this low, confirming that price is still in a bearish structure. Let's see our correction back up into this area. We get a 5-minute bearish candle close. With that, that'll be a good sign. We actually are getting a retest here. So what do we see happen? Price created a low, created a lower high, and it's retesting in this zone here. If we actually close with, hello, sir. If we actually close bearish within this area, we could likely see this steeper move to the downside. And I look to go ahead and scale in on entries. Now you're stuck now, buddy. You just came in here, busted in the room. Now you gotta stay with us. All right, I'm gonna take a sell here. Oh man. It won't let me get it on this one. Hold on. And this is exactly why I need a copy trader. All right. So I've just been activated in this trade, looking for a continued move to the downside. I'm actually gonna set my stop loss. What's going on? Why can't I move all of my stuff here? Is it gonna let me move my let me see. It won't let me move my or modify my position here. Okay, I guess we're just going to have to leave it how it is. Okay, first position. Ew. I don't know why it wouldn't let me adjust like none of my position size here. Here, hold on. I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna wait for a 5-minute bearish candle close. This 5-minute candle looks like it's going to be bullish. We could sweep this high here, and we'll take another sell position on a 1-minute candle close. Gotten a retest. This current 5-minute candle shouldn't have any top wick. All right, so we just got a new higher low get created. So I want to see a smaller time frame shift from here. That'll be my key break of my low. Because we just got to see another push to break above this high, a low, a new higher low. Price comes into this area. We break through this low in coordinates with, you know, a potential 5-minute bearish candle close. I look to take sales again. What time is it? 10 minutes until the 4-hour candle closes. Have an alert set up here as well. Oh, no, not TP1. No. Let's delete this. Trying to add an alert to it. There we go. This results in a lower time frame shift. We get a break of this high. Previous 5-minute close bullish. Current 5 minutes bullish. 15 is bullish coming into the start of this new 4-hour candle, which in fact is currently bearish. So we're going to wait for this 4-hour candle close. Likely of a 4-hour candle close or flip off of this level. Where is my kilo? Here. Move this up here. See how this 5-minute candle closes here. It just swept the high of the previous 1 minute. Not a good indication of a possible flip from this area. I'm definitely gonna have to lock in that workout sometime today. I don't know if I got the full 3 in me though. I'll probably do 2 today and then build upon. Knowing me, as soon as I was about to say, knowing me, as soon as I do the 2, I'll probably lock the rest in. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Yeah. It's a little smoother. Keep trailing the lower highs. High, a low, break of a high. On the 1 minute. Ideally, we want to see a flip off of this area here. We don't want to see this high get broken. And then we want to see the start of essentially the first 5-minute bearish candle to close, or like a smaller time frame market shift here for a continuation down to start the 4-hour. Just swept through that, so this becomes a smaller time frame market shift, or a slightly larger time frame market shift here. Broke through this high. We're still in a bearish market structure, so we're looking for ourselves. We just need the smaller time frame to confirm that price is in fact creating lower lows and lower highs. I need to get this set up so we can go live on Instagram, because this doesn't look half bad. I actually want to invert this camera too. Flip horizontally. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's what I was looking for. So now you can see it how I see it. All right, there we go. Absolutely divine. Smaller time frame market shift, which is likely of why we didn't just see our 5-minute continuation of this move to the downside following retesting into this area here. A push above this high here would result in a larger time frame market shift. So we just got to see how price reacts. Why? Because this was the starting move on this 30-minute time frame here. You can see this was the high that broke the previous highs, which also swept through these key lows over here. So if that area is broken, then that flips this larger time frame. We could potentially start to see this gap from this impulsive move happen from last week, or potentially begin to get filled. But we're coming off of a lot of previous weekly bearish pressure. You can see in just how the previous daily closed on the weekly, anticipating that continuation. But you just see we do have this gap here, not gap. And gaps, in fact, do get filled. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But the smaller time frame structure will show us that before anything. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. This rejection off of this area is a good sign that price can continue pushing down. Yo, what's good? What's good, bro? Kilo, bro, you okay, man? You good back there? You straight? Alright, I'm just checking in on you. Alright. 4 a.m. candle just closed. 4 a.m. 4-hour candle just closed. We closed as a bearish candle. 5-minute and 15 closed bullish.
A bullish break above this high, and then a retest back down to break the low.
And then a continuation. If that's the case, it's gonna be a long session.
Hey man, got 15 minutes.
Okay, so this becomes my smaller time frame key area. We're still looking for our, well, it hasn't become yet, but if it breaks this high here, that would be my smaller time frame key that I want to see get flipped or get broken for a correction and then a continuation of the sell move to the downside to fill the previous 4-hour candle wick, because we see the 4-hour candle just closed as a bearish candle here. Did it close above these levels? No, it closed below these levels, so that's a good sign. We're anticipating a 4-hour top wick and then a continuation of the move to the downside. We're just waiting for the smaller time frame to show us that price is in fact doing that. I'm actually going to send this setup out to our VIP members. Copy the link. Forward. There we go. Goodness gracious. There we go. Let me pull back up this. All right. Do I go live on TikTok? No, but I need to. And I actually, so I set it up. Y'all can't see it because I don't know how to really share it to you. But I set it up to where I have a vertical layout so that I can stream the TikTok. Yeah. I'm definitely going to hop on. Nah. I don't feel like you knocking YouTube, but I definitely feel like I could reach more people, and I can stream from multiple platforms. So it's not like I couldn't stream on YouTube, TikTok, and you feel me, like Instagram, Facebook. I can stream on all of that like at the same time. And I just recently set up how to do the vertical streaming so that my charts look smooth. I have to take the camera down to show y'all because I can't. Well, I guess I could share my screen, but yeah, definitely looking to add that, bro. Definitely gonna add that. Matter of fact, I might just go ahead and try it out tomorrow. I'll set it up today so we can run it and test it tomorrow and see how it is. Cause I do have, like I said, a vertical setup that I just got right over the past weekend. And realistically, there's no reason why I shouldn't stream on everything anyway. All right, so I'm just waiting for a break of this low here. Still looking for sales until price, we tap into potentially these highs up here. then at that point we'll see what the markets is doing and then reevaluate. But as of right now, we have a clear high get created, a low, a higher high. If we see a lower low get formed, a correction and a continuation down, we can look for sell moves back to the downside. Previous 4-hour candle had closed bearish below a key level of resistance. We're just anticipating that this current 4-hour candle is forming its top wick, will in fact flip bearish and then fill this wick to the downside. Pretty solid day we can expect in terms of volume. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get my my TikTok on. Yeah, now we just gotta wait. We gotta sit here and wait. Gotta sit here and wait. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna tap in with the TikTok. I have not been as active on my TikTok as I probably should be. And it's just different areas that I gotta prove in on, just creating like a strict social media plan and just looking to execute on that. Just been locked in with the charts, honestly. Just me and the charts. We do this every day, which is why I decided to start going live. Because we come on here and just do the same thing every day, generally in the VIP. Bro, I remember we was at, what was it, Bojangles. Yeah, Bojangles. I remember that day that you had ran into me. No cap. That was the first time I had actually even ran into anybody that knew me from, for the culture in public. So yeah, that definitely stuck with me. For sure. I was just thinking about that the other day. It's funny. It's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah, that was smooth. I hope you've been good, bro. I hope you've been good. Glad to see that you still, you feel me, tapped in. Tapped in. Yeah, I moved my alert up. We just took out this high. What my brother just said is we just took out this high here, which makes this now the key low. Which is why I also just moved my alert up from where it was to now where it is. This is that smaller time frame structure that I wanted to see get built up, right? And I just want to see a smaller time frame flip in alignment with a, like a 5-minute candle, bearish candle close. We see a move to the downside. Now, if we see a push to break above through these highs to start slipping these highs up here, then we could see a larger time frame shift and we begin to correct some of this impulsive move that we've seen from Friday, because Friday just tanked, absolutely tanked. Kind of similar to what we've seen here. This is more so of what the market structure I'm anticipating. This kind of relatively choppy market. If we get a sweep of that key high, you'll see kind of like how we did on Thursday, because Thursday kind of sucked. And we reviewed this over the weekend. Price created low, lower high, lower low. Then it swept the high, and then the rest of the day kind of just ranged off, and we began to trickle lower. That Thursday was kind of shiesty, but essentially we kind of are in the same or similar, not gonna say the same, but similar market, especially if we break this high here. That flips the structure this smaller time frame until we get a structural flip. But as of right now, just coming after sweeping that low, you can see swept that opening range low. After sweeping that low, we let's put it up here.
You know, it's crazy. I was thinking about
we sweep high, we could see a buy.
Just because of how we sometimes see the
it's lagging.
range get filled.
Hold on. It's lagging. Let's see. This is. Let me see. Pay for all of this good Wi-Fi, and yet the stream's still lagging. Let me make sure it's not my laptop. Software. No, storage. Yeah, it might. I think it's just my whole computer is lagging. No, it should be lagging. Storage. I may relaunch. Let's see. Let me pull it up on OBS. We'll see if we can't get our connection. Drought frames 3337. Let me play it back. Let's see. Oh, it's completely frozen. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Since it's completely frozen, I'm gonna restart this. It was completely frozen. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Why is it not getting